Good evening, fellow Americans. I have got some sweet tea going right now. I am trying my best to stay awake. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. I don't know, man. I guess I had to get up a little bit earlier than normal, and well, I'm just wore slap out. All right, good. Q's on. As I said, we're on Q. We're on Rumble. Everybody see me, hear me good? Okay. What about locals? Thank you, Dodge. Fort Dodge, Iowa. Hello, Tampa. Hello. Pico Mom. Hello, Fort Worth, Texas. Jenny Mac 222. Teresa from Dewey, Arizona in the house. Hampstead, Maryland. Steve Burkett from Tom Bean, Texas. Crescent Crow. I think she's from Alabama. The models are on here. Natalie from crazy Minnesota, she said. North Carolina. Kelly Bayou. The Bayou. Tawana from Springfield, Missouri. I hope I'm saying that right. Sonia Lee. Bella Britt. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Little River, South Carolina. Spruce Pine, North Carolina. Ontario, Canada. Chris, welcome from the Great North. Panama City Beach. Yo-Yo Brad from Southwest Ohio. Gladewater, Texas. Omaha in the cornfield here. Okay. Dallas, Texas. Lake Fork, Texas. Thurman, Maryland. Rocks, Pennsylvania. Statesboro, Georgia. Cypress, Texas. Sugar 1210. How about a shout out? You got it. Kingsport, Tennessee. Kaukauna, Wisconsin. I thought it was Hawaii maybe for a second there. A little bit different weather, probably. Burlington, North Carolina. Archdale, North Carolina. Louise and Debbie from Southern California. Hello. Bill and Sandy from Southeast Ohio. Alpharetta, Georgia. Anniston, Alabama. Hawkins, Texas. Gallatin, Tennessee. I mean, I could go on and on. Great to have all of you here tonight. And we're going to have a great show tonight. I can't wait to share this with you. I'd be willing to say that 99% of people have never heard of what I'm fixing to show you. This is one you don't want to miss. And so now they may have heard some things about it, but they've never seen this in depth of proof. Okay. I think you're going to be blown away by what you're fixing to see, because I know I was. Okay. And so anyway, I want to say just real quick, hey, be tuned in. I'm going to have a major announcement coming up in the next 48 hours. You don't want to miss it. Okay. And I'll also say, man, I'm telling you what, if you need to get, if you are interested in getting a lot better deal on your television needs, and if you want to make a couple of $100 extra a month, up to whatever you want to make, you need to come to the meeting tomorrow night, the Zoom meeting for Q, because I'm telling you, this thing is literally going viral. And I mean, people signing up left and right, and they're just enjoying it. So again, you can find that information on my Facebook page and also on the Telegram page. If you scroll up a little bit, you can see the information to get on the Zoom tomorrow night at 8 Eastern. Okay. But tonight we are back in the talk show. Okay. So we're going to get right into it. And, let me just say this before we start here. I don't, okay. There, a lot of you are asking questions in Rumble. If you come to the meeting, I can answer all those questions, but I can't sit here and answer them right now. Okay. So I can answer all of them in the meeting. You got to come to the meeting. I can't sit here and answer questions. Just like this one right here. When is ESPN Plus going back on the air? It's there. You just don't know where it is now because they got rid of duplicate channels. But anyway, okay. So I will get back to, again, come to the meeting and you will see what I'm talking about. I can answer the questions there. Don't have time to do it here. Okay, so let's get into tonight. Okay, and again, this gentleman that I'm fixing to show you, I don't know anything about him. I just know what I saw, and I was like, okay, so I'm not promoting this guy. In fact, he says a couple things on here I don't really agree with, but again, eat the chicken and spit the bones out, okay, or whatever. So anyway, with no further ado, I'm gonna get right into it, okay? This one will not be long tonight. Okay, this gentleman's name is Jason Christoph. He's a Canadian, and he is in Mexico right here doing a presentation on mind control. Okay, here we go. And make sure this is, I had this thing on fast forward earlier. Make sure it's back on where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's on 1.5. Let me get it back to 1. Actually watching it in 2. All right, here we go.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Marilia. Thank you, Mexico. We were talking about pain. Now, I used to avoid my pain quite a bit, and it caused me a lot of problems. I used to do steroids, cocaine, and drink alcohol, and hang around people I shouldn't be hanging around with. And it didn't work out so good. So I developed the courage to face my pain. I opened the blast furnace door and I let that fire consume me whole. I let the pain train run me over and then back up and run me over again. And when I faced the world without all those sedative compounds, I saw the world for what it was. I saw myself for what it was. And I said, shit, this place is in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Let me say something real quick. The video is loud as it will go. Okay, so listen closely. Turn your volume all the way up. I can't make it any louder. It's impossible. Okay, here we go.
So I tried to figure out what I could contribute, what I could do to make sure to heal the world in the fastest way humanly possible. And I found that mind control, brainwashing, propaganda, and psychological manipulation are the cornerstones of why people aren't achieving their full potential. They're avoiding their pain. Mind control and brainwashing can explain everything from a teacher at a government school telling kids there's more than 2 genders, and a medical doctor turning their back on their patients and injecting them with poison. It's all based on mind control. So I've dedicated my life to studying mind control and brainwashing and propaganda and behavior modification. I lecture around the world on these topics. I just came back from the Romanian Parliament in Bucharest, where the Romanian parliamentarians invited us to speak on various topics regarding the COVID fraud. And this is the same group that also spoke in Brussels, Belgium in May. So today I'm going to give you a crash course on how mind control works, because I believe it's the most important topic you'll ever explore personally to find out exactly why you're doing what you're doing. And for us to fix the world, we have to become very familiar with all these mind control topics. So again, we're going to do the black magic, mind control in our modern time. And I will explain to you as well that magic is neither good nor bad. It's
Okay, see, now here's something. I don't agree with him on this, but just again, spit it out. He's fixing to tell you some unbelievable stuff that is true.
neither white nor black. It's the heart and the intent of the magician that determines the spell. We're having black magic mind control forced upon us, and I quit a lot of my addictive habits by using the same mind control and behavior modification tactics, using them against myself, cleaning myself up, and that determines, I mean, if you're going to modify your own behavior for something better, that's white magic. If the government is mind controlling you to line up and volunteer to stick yourself with poison, that's black magic. There's a big difference. This is Aragorn from the movie Lord of the Rings. And one of his quotes in the first movie was, "Do not look into the eyes of the dark wizard, for he will cast a spell on you." Your eyes have to do a lot with how you're going to be mind controlled, how you're going to be brainwashed. This is why there is a pyramid on the back of the American $1 bill. Does anybody remember what's in the pyramid? Anybody? It's an eye. You are mind controlled through the eye, and we'll further elaborate on that in the presentation. I'm not too sure if you're aware now, even Google will not block this. Does anybody here know that Media was an ancient country? Are you aware of that? Where do you think we get the word media from? And do you notice the word media and the word medical has the first four words together because they're intertwined. And this, you can even read it. Media was an ancient country located in northern Iran, which corresponds to the modern regions of Azerbaijan. The art of
Okay. Okay, remember in the Bible where it talks about the Medes, okay? Media was an ancient country. I've never heard of this until today. Media was an ancient country located in northwestern Iran, which corresponds to the modern regions of Azerbaijan, Kurdistan, and parts of Kermanshah. The inhabitants of Media were known as the Medes, and they spoke Indo-Iranian languages, which were closely related to Old Persian. Okay, and again, I knew that. I know the Medes are in the Bible, but I didn't know where they were from. I guess Media was an ancient country. Okay, here we go.
mind controlling you to self-sabotage your own success and your own potential is very old. This is not new. This is why our media today took its name from this ancient country media, is this is where they used to teach the ancient mind control tactics so that kings and queens of the Mediterranean could mind control their populations into submission. Now, if you want to see mind control, this is a great example of it. This is how mind control is done. You won't understand how it's done, but I will explain after the video is done. So if you could just roll.
These days, you don't have to be a doctor or a magician to have power over people. Social media can give anyone the ability to influence the masses, and that influence can be quite profitable. So to find out if I have what it takes to be an influencer, I enlisted the help of 3 social media celebrities with over 6 million combined followers. Meet Griffin.
What's up, you guys?
Ditto.
Hey, guys.
And Andrew.
Hey guys, it's Andrew. It's a vlog.
We met at the World of Fruit, a selfie lover's paradise, for a lesson in influencing.
So listen, thought maybe we could scroll through my feed a little bit.